Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Falls under the category of do bear shit in the woods. Nah, I remember.
I just thought of you instantly when I saw that.
Yeah. Because I was like, I remember reading an article like years ago, and it was basically just like from an economic standpoint, like explain why marriage does not benefit men in any way. And we've talked
we talked.
There
about
is no benefit,
Yeah.
and the way the laws are, you're not favored under the law either.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no reason. Like it's just, like a woman gets involved in a marriage, and she's gonna like walk away with a care package, one way or the other. Shawnee, when she was here,
Yeah.
I'd rather be divorced 3 times than dumped 3 times.
Yeah.
Because
She's gonna
knows
walk away with
there's
something.
a financial thing to that.
Yeah.
And it's just well established. Like there's no benefit to a man being married. Absolutely none. It's really like just you're allowing the law into your life when you don't have to. And that never makes sense. Why would you want to take a interpersonal relationship you have with somebody and then allow the law onto it?
Yeah.
Like where they could now decide things if it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous. I don't advocate any of my kids getting married, really. I just don't see the point in it.
Yeah. An urban philosopher once said, F the law don't give a damn about me, I don't give a damn about the law.
And the best way to handle that is to not put yourself in that position. Like, seriously. Like,
Yeah.
crime's great until you get arrested.
No.
Marriage is okay, I guess, until you need a divorce. And you're a guy. Like, it's just, you're just going to get, hosed in that situation.
No, that's for sure.
So, but I mean, the point of like women, like, what do they like? They don't really have anything that men want. And like, I've seen that on a number of podcasts.
Yeah.
But it goes back to that thing that when you ask the women, what is the benefit to me, Bubba, of marrying you? And they had nothing to offer that benefited you.
No.
Like deep down, they know it, and they, if it suits them, they try to pretend otherwise.
Yeah.
And that's just the thing. It's just does not make sense.
Not at all. Not at all. And
It circles back to the beginning of the show with like Jordan Poole. And
Yeah.
just putting the money out there. It's like there's a financial cost to the guy in all this. It's like the tradition of it. That if you
it's the tradition.
if you want to impress a woman, like you impress her with financial wherewithal, and they always fall for that. And then if you get married, you put your financial wherewithal in the hands of the court. And that's not where you want it to be.
Ebony said, Bubba, please do not encourage him. We have absolutely nothing to offer in marriage.
That's pretty much it.
You're asking a question and not answering the question, so that kind of lets us know further.
Yeah. If you had something, you'd be articulating it in this chat in the comments. You wouldn't just be asking the question
that we just asked. Right?
Exactly.
We know you can hear. Your ears work. Congratulations.
Oh God. But yeah. No, I think that, really the biggest thing is that for no reason other than glove, you put your personal stuff in the hands of the court.
Yeah.
To be with this person. It's just, that doesn't make sense.
No.
If you have an ironclad prenup, maybe you're good. But
who came up with that?
Who?
I'm asking, who came up with the
prenup?
Involving the law, the court system into marriage. I don't even know how that.
Because
is that the church and state thing?
A marriage is essentially a legal agreement, And
so you're saying it derived from that, from it being
it probably originated. I mean, it probably originated with a church.
Okay.
But then again, church and state have not always been completely separated.
Right.
And then you got into this point where like I don't know when the first divorce was.
Right.
But like now we've had this this marriage, which is essentially a legal contract, and now we have to unwind this somehow. How do we do this? And again, you're doing this. I'm not naive to the fact that you're doing this in a context that for decades, even centuries, like women have not been engaged in the workforce in the same way and same manner, and you could probably still, credibly argue that there is still economic disadvantages to women in the workplace, not necessarily in every job and every field, but there is. Much like racism is still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's statistical evidence to support that, and that is the ostensible justification for the inequity when the court unwinds these things. But again, if you're sitting there and you have the choice, why would you do this? There has to be some compelling reason. And Ebony, if you're holding the secret, please share. I mean, you might save the institution of marriage if you come up with some good bullshit here.
Yeah, I mean, you preach it to the choir because you got the guys agreeing with you. Chris saying, "Yeah, Pink is right. It's pointless. Most men do it because they're socialized to believe they have to do it." Carvers are saying, "Yeah, Pink is right. It came with the church."
Pink is right. Love those words.
You love those words.
I hear them a lot, though. I must say.
Such a humble guy.
I'm not many things, but I'm right a lot.
Might be your new nickname.